Okay, it's official. NBA 2K26 have just dropped a brand new patch that has broken fade-in, nerfed the rhythm shooting system, and also helped fix the ghost contest problem. Now, this is huge. This is going to change the way that NBA 2K26 is played from now until the end of the game. Let's jump into what they actually change, and then we'll go ahead and play a couple of games. So for patch notes 2.0, the gameplay changes. They adjusted the shot contest logic to reduce inappropriately high coverage scores, ghost contests when not actively contesting shots. Basically what this means is, say you're behind a screen, the person's not really contesting you, but somehow they get a 35% contest. That's going to be fixed, which is great, which means if you are someone that plays behind screens or someone that's been feeling the effects of this brand new contest system, that's going to be fixed and you're not going to have to worry about it no more. They also, for some reason, changed the button alley-oop finishing so that now any mode that isn't a Hall of Fame difficulty, so any mode that isn't anti-up, proving grounds, pro-am, then you're going to be able to basically have it the same as it was before, where it's not a randomized button, it's just going to be square, which I guess is kind of cool. It does save me the hassle of having to actually like think if I go for an alley-oop or whatever, but I'm still not too sure why they changed that. And here's one of the big ones: increase the difficulty of making pull-up, fadeaway jump shots based on community feedback. Basically what this means is fades are patched. The green window is pretty much non-existent now compared to what it was before. And we've already seen a bunch of people on Twitter that are basically complaining, saying that the fades are gone now and you can't fade at all. This has obviously been a massive problem since 2K26 came out. Me personally, I've capitalized on it. Like this build that I'm on right now, the 6'8", I have Legend Shifty Shooter, because it's the only way you can really win games consistently is just by running and fading, and that's basically been the whole meta since this game's been out. Now, one buff to the rhythm shooting that they have made is they've basically said that they've fixed the reliability and the timing of the tempo shot so it registers correctly, because sometimes when you're trying to tempo shoot you might get a hitch or you might just not get it register at all. They're basically saying that they fixed that, which is good. That is great, and that is great for the game. I am not complaining about that at all. And they've also, with that, slightly tightened the rhythm shooting window for both tempo and the timing. So essentially they've made the window a little bit smaller, so it's a little bit harder to shoot with rhythm shooting, because anyone could shoot with rhythm shooting. That is a known fact. They've also made some changes to takeover. No longer is blur the one that you need to be able to dunk the ball. They've gone ahead and they've changed it so it's correctly on poster machine instead of blur now, which is great. In my opinion, blur was way too overpowered. It's the only takeover I've used on this build just because of how overpowered it was. So now that it's on poster machine, I might actually go ahead and give poster machine a go and try it out, see how it is in this video. But that's definitely a nice change to have as well. And the last one is a huge one. They have added more reliable ball collision detection when dribbling into defenders during blitz steal attempts. So that means that blitz steals are back. We're finally going to be able to get steals on the defense, and we're going to be able to stop those stupid spams where people were just bumping into you and you weren't getting the ball. It's actually going to have a skill gap again. There are a few other changes, like they changed the way that the behind the back escape on the normal dribble package is. It's no longer super explosive, but if you're trying to dribble on tall center builds and stuff like that, don't have much ball handle, it's actually still very, very good, and you can spam it quite well. So I might make a video on that, like as a separate video, but we'll wait and see for that. And there's a few other different ones, like sometimes when you're trying to do a step back out of a body up, it will make you do it behind the back as well. They fixed that. They've made some changes to body ups, improved the 3-second violation logic, and the 1v1 energy levels have been buffed so that you're no longer running out of stam super quick. So overall, there's a lot of good changes that have been made to the game, and honestly I think there is a lot of good stuff in there. There's some stuff that I'm not entirely happy about. I mean, I don't think the behind the back needed to be changed on bigs. Yes, 7-4s can do it and it is pretty like good to them getting open, but I still think that's kind of nerfing the dribbling a little bit, but it is what it is. I think we should go ahead, hop into some games, and let's see how the new fades are, whether rhythm shooting is patched or not. And let's also try out post machine takeover. Okay, we're over in a game. He's put me at the 2. It always does on this build for some reason. But it's time to see if the changes to fade in and the changes to rhythm shooting is actually going to affect the game that much, or if it's just one big placebo. Either way, I'm not too fussed. The fade in was getting kind of boring, so actually having to create your shot again will be nice. It will create a skill gap again, because to be honest, there is no skill in just running and fading. Let's see, first fade. Oh my god. A slow, late timed fade. Interesting. Now, I don't know if that was just me or that's the game actually giving me the smallest green window possible, but... Oh my god, he snapped me off nothing. I got there though, 47%. Come on. Damn, he dunked over my team. What just happened? What just happened to my teammate? I know we were speaking about ghost contests being patched, but is there a ghost on the court now instead? What is going on? Oh, damn, my matchup has left. Well, that looks like I'm not going to be able to test it for the rest of the game then. Alright, well, I can say that the standstill shots seem the exact same. I'll be real. I mean, I am in the corner with legend set shot, but that felt the exact same as it did before. So maybe the standstill rhythm shots are fine, but it's just the fade-in ones that have been changed, like, massively. That is only my first shot, though, so I will need to test it a little bit more to give you my conclusion on that. Yes, there's my first steal. Oh my god. I can finally reach when people are dribbling into me, and I can actually say I'm going to get the steal. No way. Lockdowns might be back. I know Bauer's somewhere screaming his life away right now. So happy that steals are back. If anything, that's like one of the biggest things that I'm happy that they fixed. I could have dealt with the fades for the entire year. I could not deal with playing this game the entire year, not being able to get any sort of steals on defense. Oh my god. Rushed and are late. Maybe they have changed the rhythm shooting. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just awful at the game now. But either way, I lost this game and I went 2 for 6. In my defense, I had an AI on me all game and I was just kind of testing things, so. Okay, over in the second game now. Let's hope this one goes slightly better and let's hope that I actually get to play the entire game not against an AI. But yeah, it's very worrying, I'm not gonna lie. I could not hit a fade to save my life. So yeah, fades might genuinely be patched. I'm gonna try and fade with square this game and see if that's any different. But yeah, the steals seem much better from the one time that I reached. I got a steal because I reached at the proper time. And regular jump shots seem okay. I mean, I'm seeing a lot more people shooting with square right now, so that is a little bit interesting. It could just be a matter of coincidence though. I think the standstill one should still be fine. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They do feel a little bit different though. I did say at first I didn't think they did, but it does feel like it's got like a little bit of a hitch. Like, I don't know if you can see it in my jump shot, but it almost feels like the animation's more drawn out. Yeah, fades are cooked, bro. That was 46% contested, but even if it is contested usually, I still get double whites. So yeah, the fade in with the... Oh my god, he got a steal. No way, and he got a steal back. Oh my god, this is what it's going to be now, isn't it? It's just going to be like a game of ping pong with steals. This is going to be insane. We are literally resorting to just scoring nothing but twos now. I'm interested to see how the rep plays, because that'll be interesting. Oh my god, even on regular fades, I can't hit. I mean, to be fair, I don't know my timing on that, but I think fades are cooked. No way, he got another steal, bro. Yeah, this is, there's definitely some pros and cons to this patch, I won't lie. A lot of people are going to be upset. Maybe they just learnt the rhythm shooting for fades, but me personally, I know that I'm happy. Because it does mean the games are going to get slightly harder to score in, because I could literally score without even thinking before. Let's go. That was nice. But I enjoy the process of getting open and actually like hitting a standstill shot. I prefer that. I think it's much better for the game, for the longevity of the game. So I can't complain. It's just going to take some getting used to shooting regular standstills again. You're boxed, buddy. See if my teammate can end the game with anything nice here. Oh, no. He's just going to get ripped. Oh my god, people are way too used to people not being able to get steals now. Like, oh my god. Oh, it's a bad day to be a dribbler on the game. It's a bad day to be a dribbler. Oh, why is he shooting that? That's game as well, we've lost. Yeah. No way, I've just lost 2 games in a row. Jesus, 7 steals in 1 game. Yeah, steals are definitely back, man. Okay, so safe to say I might be cooked until I learn how to shoot normally again. And that's going to be the same case for a lot of the people in the community right now. A lot of people have just got used to shooting with rhythm and also just shooting nothing but fades. So it'll be interesting to see how the game plays after this patch, now that everyone has to basically go back to shooting how we shot before. And no longer can you get bailed out by just shooting fades. Not only that, obviously the steals are being changed massively with this patch, and it is insane. It is much needed. We've needed to be able to get steals since day one. I'm so happy that we finally can. Obviously, you saw from that last game there were 7 steals in that 1 game, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, especially in like a longer game mode like Wreck. It'll be interesting to see if people start making more lockdown builds again now, or whether we're just going to stick with lower steal builds that can still get super easy bumps. We'll have to wait and see. But let me know down below in the comments if you guys enjoy this patch or if you think it's going to be bad for the game. And also, let me know if you enjoyed the video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on, and I'll catch you boys in the next one.